All right, race fans, welcome live tonight here, Las Vegas Speedway. We got a good race about to happen here tonight for these guys, man. It's the USRL, United Southern Racing League, for the Helper Hero 150 here for some truck action at the old Las Vegas Speedway. As always, well, I'm Joe White up here. I'm accompanied by Tim McBride. Tim, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing all right, Joe. How are you doing?
Man, they're doing awesome. I'll tell you what, hey, like we said, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. And these boys here tonight, they're about to run Vegas here and run this place wild.
Yeah, we had a good race here last night, didn't we, Joe?
Yes, we did. It was a fantastic race, man, here at the old Vegas Speedway. So, I think we're looking in for another one here tonight. These guys, man, are getting all geared up, getting excited, man, and we'll put us on a good show here for these guys out here for the USRL. It's good truck racing about to happen.
Yes, it is, Joe. We're going to have a good night tonight.
Well, you know, like you said, last night what we saw here, you know, this place brings about it little multi-groove style racing. And USA, they kind of got fanned out a little bit last night. But, you know, again, these are trucks, a little bit different.
Yep, they're trucks, all right, that's for sure.
Well, I hope so. I hope we're not out here in some big go-karts.
Gotta turn them trucks down some, they're loud.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it. Well, we had about 2 minutes here. We're in the middle of qualifying as these guys are getting geared up. So we've got a good feel, about 23, 26 of some awesome bad fast boys here tonight. And looks like Trey Hoovler, man, on top right now.
He did it again, Joe.
Well, he's on pole. Calvin Allison right there behind him.
Yeah, there's the big boys showing up at the front.
Yes, they are. Chris Stump right there. You know, these guys were off last week, so they're back here from an off week from last week there. So they're definitely showing what they can do here at the USRL. And this is a good group of guys here, man. Dustin Phillips and the boys over here put on a pretty good league. Last race we had here, though, man, it went caution free.
Yes, we did. That was awesome.
It was, just to go to show you that, you know, because some of the talent they got here. Wow.
Joe, I'm expecting a good race tonight. Like always, it's going to take about 4 or 5 laps to get them tires heated up. Then we're going to start seeing some good racing. It's going to be good for the drivers and the audience and the TV people, all that. It's going to be good all the way around, man.
And I agree with you. I think, you know, as always, these guys put on a fantastic show out here. And so it looks like Trey's going to put it on the top spot. I can't wait, man. These guys are going to rumble around here at Las Vegas.
They are. There's 26 drivers here tonight. They'll get it all worked out there. Get them stressed out a little bit. We'll see some good racing going on. I can't wait.
Well, here we go. We're about to grid these boys up here. Let's see who's going to be on our starting order here tonight as we're finalizing these guys out. So we're setting it up on pole here tonight. Out front, Trey Hoovler putting it on pole. Calvin Allison's going to be starting second. Third place man, Chris Stump. Fourth place there, Chris Berg, excuse me. Fifth place man, Tommy Haynes. Sixth place, Trent Potter. Seventh place, Jack Walls. On the eighth place, you got Keith Dunn. And ninth place man, Bruce Potter. Rounds out the top 10, we got David Roach. We look through the rest of the field. Well, we know a couple of these names out here, Tim. We know a couple of them that we don't, but a lot of these guys are getting geared up here to rumble here at Las Vegas.
Yes, they are, Joe. And I'm telling you what, we got some good names in the back there, too. They'll be coming to the front.
They will. They got plenty of time to do it in here tonight on this awesome track here at Las Vegas. As we still looking, actually, we got just 26 awesome drivers out here tonight. We'll do some beating and banging up top.
Oh boy!
you getting all pumped up over it?
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm always ready, man. These guys, man, are going to do a fantastic job out here. Well, I hope everybody out there in the viewer world's ready also, as we're about to show this thing off and show you what these guys can do here at the USRL. We're getting set to go green flag racing here tonight with the USRL T-Rex Grills Truck Series here live tonight, Las Vegas Speedway. What's up? Well, that's Kalista Hoovler, and I know that she's out there pulling for, well, Trey Hoovler.
Gotta be.
Yeah, no doubt. We got Waylon out in the chat. See old Week out there. What's up, Week Saucy's out there? He's pulling for David Roach and driving with a. Well, David Roach had to check this out. Check this one out here, Tim. David Roach. He's out there driving with a broke hand.
Oh no.
Wow. Well, we hate to hear that, man. Out there, well, one, we hate to hear he's got a broke hand. Two, that's going to be a feat out here trying to drive that thing, muscled around on a broke hand.
WB3. Nice looking truck.
Who's that?
David Roach.
Let's see what he's got. The 09. Yeah, it is a nice looking truck, ain't it? Got two of them out there. The number 2 also, Greg Willis. They must be teammates.
Yeah. Look at that. What is that? Cancer, driving for cancer or whatever on there?
We'll get a close-up of it and check it out here in a little bit. We got the pace car coming into turn number 4 here. About to take that hard left turn. And, folks, we're about to go green flag racing here tonight. Las Vegas Speedway here for the T-Rex Grills Truck Series. These guys, man, are about to pull off. Pace cars out. Drops off on pit road. The man up front there. He's about to lead them to the charge. Green flag actually flies here. We're racing at Las Vegas Speedway. Hang on to it up front. Trey gets a good jump, but he's still got the 28 of Calvin Allison right there alongside of him as they head off into turn number 1.
Trey got out there in a hurry, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Trey Hoovler got out into the stop pretty good. Right behind him, Chris Stump, excuse me, right there. The single file, the top 3. You got Tommy Haynes. He's sitting in the 4th place spot. He's still battling a little bit there with Chris Burge and Jack Walls. Count him out here. Jack Walls sitting right there in the 6th place spot. Trent Potter in the 7th spot. As these guys are trying to get fanned out, nose to tail already here at lap 2 of 100. In the books with the USRL here at Las Vegas.
They're about, what, 5 or 6 deep, then they go on 2 wide behind them.
Yes, they are. First man up there, 2 wide. Got to look at Chris Berg and Keith Dunn right there. They're looking like them, but up front, they're getting a little dicey there again. The 17 of Tommy Haynes looking on the outside. He's going to try to see if he can't get a run. Gets a run there on Calvin Allison and Chris Stump. They almost make contact. The 83 of Jack Walls and the 17 of Tommy Haynes.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time here, Joe. Hang on.
That's all right. Well, it's a good battle right now. Tommy Haynes right now looking to the outside there, the 87 of Jack Walls. Jack Walls on the back end of Calvin Allison as they're going to go 2 by 2 into turn number 1 here. And a storm coming out of turn 2 down the back stretch. They are throwing up all kinds of rocks all over the place. The 12 machine of Trent Potter as they come down the back stretch. They're still all single file up front, about the 5 or 6 machines. Chris Bird's in that number 59 or 66 machine. On the top, about 8 or so. You got to go all the way back to Keith Dunn, John T. Wimmish and Company before you go side-by-side action.
Yes, it's all over the speedway right now, buddy.
I'll tell you what, racing like this is what we love to come and see here at Las Vegas. And like to see right now, you got you got Keith Dunn there, along with David Roach, Greg Willis. We were talking about them a minute ago. 73 of J.J. Garrett, he's in the mix. They're all door to door. And them WB3 machines as they storm out of turn 4 to complete this lap 5. And lap 6 in the book here tonight.
Chris Stump is they keeping him in check. He ain't letting him get out of the way, is he?
No, he's not. Chris Stump, man, definitely there in second. Trey out front right now. Still watching this battle back here. Tim back here for about the 12th, 13th spot. He's got a good one going on between Greg Willis, Dustin Peen, Keith Dunn. You got J.J. Garrett back there. So all those machines right there still, single file, but they're also side by side, door to door.
Yeah, that's a hornet nest back here in 10th place, 13th, where you was talking about.
Yeah, it is. Back there, man, just tearing up a cool breeze.
Yes, they are.
You still got Trey Hoovler up front. He's leading this one. He's got that 998 machine there. Chris Stump, he's trying to run him down. Calvin Allison's on his back deck lid. So all those machines up front. The whole field right now, though, just kind of under a blanket. They're all right there on top of each other.
Yeah, Jack Walls is up there, Tommy Haynes and Trent Potter. They're all right there real close together.
Yes, they are. Jack Walls, man, coming up in the mix. Got Tommy Haynes right behind him. Like you said, Trent Potter, Joshua Thornton, he's moving it up a little bit. He's in the 8th place. Chris Bird's right there. Look how close those machines are coming across the line. They are mere inches upon each other.
Well, I tell you.
Wow.
Joshua Thornton there up top there, he was thinking about getting in the middle there. There he goes. I thought he was going to stay up there. He's still riding that outside line.
Yeah, you got to look. And up front, they're still single file, but your battle right now is for about the 6th and 7th spot. You got Joshua Thornton right there on the inside on the outside with a 20 machine, a 59 of Bruce Potter on the inside. They'll go side by side. You got a battle for second place also.
They're all over the place back there, buddy.
We got racing up front, in the middle, and out back. Man, excitement all over Las Vegas. Coming out of turn 4, this time by to complete lap 10. Going to be lap 11 when they cross the line. The man up front, Trey Hoovler. But behind him, Chris Stump's got his hands full with Calvin Allison. Well, they get that sorted out. Here comes a battle for the lead.
Yeah, you and I both know, Joe, it ain't always up front where the good racing's at.
Well, no, right now, though, they definitely are doing good. What's going out there, Drive? How you doing? I'm going to say that's Brent out there, man, in the chat. Right now, up front, these guys, man, are nose to tail, putting on a very good show. One thing about Las Vegas, Tim, you know and I know, you can sometimes use a multi-groove. You can use that middle and low lines we're seeing a lot of guys do right now.
Yeah, they're using that low line an awful lot there. A bunch of louds.
Yes.
I figured it already done been pushed up a little bit.
Well, not yet, but you got Calvin Allison right there who is sitting in the 3rd spot. Jack Walls right there on his back deck lid. Just flying around this place, man, looking good so far. It's very good racing going on up front.
Yeah, Jack Walls is trying to get another line going there. I believe he's going to get some help there now.
Here comes Calvin Allison on the inside of 98 of Chris Stump. He's got the run on the inside, just can't quite keep it down low as the outside here. Here comes Chris Stump to the lead to try to take it away from Trey Hoovler. He's got that outside line. Let's see if the inside will hold here for Trey.
Looks like he got some help from Calvin Allison there, and he's gonna keep it, look like.
Yeah, Calvin Allison's glued to that back tailgate. They storm off down the back stretch side by side. But that man up top, though, Chris, he's not going to give an inch. He's still going to stay up there and battle it out.
He's got the lead.
Man, power to the outside. Chris to the front, the 3 wide almost in the back.
Joe, he done that by himself.
That's a power move right there.
Yeah, Chris, he did that by himself.
Absolutely. Jack Walls looking good as he's holding his own side by side with Trent Parler out of turn 4. They'll go door to door here. Jack's trying to bring that number 83 machine, trying to hold up high. 3 wide almost into turn 1. Boy, Trey Hoogler slid up the track in front of Jack Walls. Almost could have been disastrous.
Calvin Allison, he's pulling in behind Chris Stump now.
Well, Chris Stump's been trying to extend that lead just a little bit. The battle's on for 3rd, 4th, and 5th right now as the 90 machine is up high. Trey's trying to hold on to it with Jack Walls down low, with Trent Potter down there also. So those guys, man, back there, hey, they are definitely just duking it out.
Trent Potter is down underneath them.
Yes, they are. Trent Potter right there loses a little momentum coming off the turn, going down the back stretch. Here comes Jack Walls getting a run on the inside. He's going to see if he can't get it to stick. Almost contact. That truck wants to ease up. Here's the thing about it, Tim. You can get a run going into the turn. Problem is that thing's going to push coming off, so you got to be able to be clear.
Yeah, he didn't get it clear, did he?
No, he didn't. Here comes the 20. Joshua Thornton up in the mix. Where he came out of nowhere. Man, started 15th, currently up in the 6th place spot.
Joshua's got a good run going.
Yes, he does. Like I say, from the 15th spot up to 6th. He's been able to bring that
automobile.
Yeah, been able to bring that machine up there and motor it to the front. Got Tommy Haynes on his back end.
Tommy Haynes right there behind Joshua. He's coming up too.
And the man with the one hand out there, David Roach, look at him making ways up to 8th spot, trying to get more. He's on the outside. He's on the high side of the 17 of Tommy Haynes. They're going to go down the back stretch.
He's still hanging high, but he's moving.
He is moving up. John T. Wimmis almost ran that number 21 machine up to the tailgate of the backside of Tommy Haynes. He had to check up just a little bit. David Roach moves it up to 7th place right now, so he's on the move.
Yeah, he's right behind Joshua Thornton, and David is doing a real good job.
Yes, he is. Craig Bird's right there along with Tommy Haynes. Riding along. Dustin Ping loses a lot of position there as John T. Wimmis goes to the outside. So very good racing going on about the 7th spot on back.
John Wimmis is coming up. He's in 10th.
Let's see exactly where he started 12th. Like I say, he's currently sitting right there in the 10th place spot. So he's moving it on up. Well, I say old Sauce out there all week. He's out there definitely pulling for David. David's doing a fine job with the one hand out there, sitting in 7th. Still a good battle. Chris Stump still your man up front in charge of this one. He's got about a half-second lead, a little over a half-second lead over that man, Calvin Allison. Trey Hoofler, he's back in 3rd. Trent Potter 4. Jack Walls rounds the top 5. You got to go back here to David Roach and company before you get in the side-by-side battles. They had a turn 2 down the back stretch. The 20 machine of Joshua Thornton trying to hold off the charge there. That number 9 of David.
I tell you what, David's he's on a mission, buddy.
Yes, he is on a bad fast mission right now.
On the inside of Tommy Haynes.
John T. Wimmis on the move too. He's looking like he's going to try to take that 9th place spot. Another thing we always talk about here, TM, tire wear. It's something you got to be mindful of. You got to be patient. Sometimes you want to overdrive the truck, so you got to be patient a little bit.
Right now, they're getting a crucial point in the race, too.
Yes, got to be very, very patient out there.
John Wimbress is settling in now.
Yeah, he is. He's settling in, like you just said, settling in a lot and looking good. He's doing. He's right there in the 9th place spot. Going back here just a little bit, see what we got going on in the backside back here. We got Stephen Page and Bruce Potter back here in the back, about the 16th, 17th spot. They're back here battling.
Yeah, Joe, Bruce Potter fell back, didn't he?
He did. He was up front there for a little while, didn't he? Kind of fell off the pace. Don't know what happened, but back in the back.
Jamie Christensen passed him.
Yeah, Jamie Christensen on the move up there. But, yeah, Bruce started 9th. He's back in the 19th place spot right now. And just a little bit off the pace. And Dale Albright back there. Dustin Phillips, man, running in his machine. We got Ryan Goodwin. You got a couple good machines back in the back. Yeah, a couple good machines back in the back.
They got some good racing going on back here. You got Jamie back there. He's in, what, 18th?
Mm-hmm. Well, it looks like most of these guys settling down a little bit, trying to get in the groove of what they need. Lap 26 and 100. All a little bit single file right now, which is what this track usually brings about it. You know, for 1 minute, you'll be battling side by side. But you do see a couple guys around the track here, most notably right here with Trey Hoovler and Trent Potter. Trent Potter is right there on the back end of Trey. So if Trey makes a mistake, he could be all over him and take that position away.
Yes, he can. Chris Stump has moved out a little bit.
Yep. He's got about almost an 8/10 lead over Calvin Allison.
Yeah, but he's still in that mirror, I guarantee you.
Mm-hmm.
He's starting to settle down a little bit now.
Well, what are you seeing out there? You seeing anything kind of unique or different that you do as a driver, Tim?
No, they look like they're kind of worried about the tires now.
Okay, yeah, and you're right. That's pretty much what it is. I mean, we got to look at it as 69 degrees, 96 track temp, 12-mile-an-hour wind, 1.5-mile-an-hour track. So with the track temp a little bit high like that, after a while, with it being about lap 29 right now, these guys definitely are going to have to worry about tire wear. It's going to set in, and we're getting to that point now that it's getting a little slick.
Kevin Stump, he's up in the second groove up there, almost third groove.
And that's what we're going to see. These guys will start climbing the track there to save a little bit of tire. We're starting to see a lot of guys use that middle to high line. Good battle here for the third place spot. Trey Hoovler's got that number 12 of Trent Potter glued to his back deck lid. As they come out of the turn here, they will still go nose to tail as they come across the line for lap number 30 to complete. It'll be a lap 31 of 100 in the books. So far, well, hey, we're on a roll, caution free.
Oh, yeah, and with that, Trent Potter ain't going to let Trey Hoover get away.
No, he's not. Trey's trying to hold him off. Got another good battle going on back here. Is Tommy Haynes and John T. Wimbush, a couple teammates there battling and duking it out against each other. Got that John Wimbush got that Autos by Nelson's machine out there. And Tim, if you're looking for a car or a truck, tell them that we sent you from Online Sim Racing Network, and you get a discount.
John Wimbush took a peek under him there just then. He decided to get back behind him.
You didn't even get your car. Yeah, he's right there still back on his back deck lid. Got another good battle going on in front of him. Jack Walls, Craig Burge. And looks like Trent Potter. That's Chris Burge, Jack Walls, and Joshua Thornton. All three of those trucks are battling it out.
Look like David Roach is, he fell back somewhere, Joe. He's going high.
Yeah, well, he's probably doing that high line. Got that WB3 machine rumbling out here. David Roach right now. He's still in 10th place spot, so he's actually doing. He's not doing too bad.
Oh yeah, he'll get back up there.
Absolutely. Well, I tell you, all week out there, he's pulling for old David. So well, there ain't nothing weak about David's run right now. He's having a pretty good run, sitting in the 10th place spot.
He is 66. Chris Berg he's doing pretty good too. He done moved up field.
I'm going to tell you what, the 04 machine there, Jordan Beck, bumped the outside wall a little bit. Greg Willis had to make an awesome move. They didn't run into the back end of it.
Calvin Allison done fell back 1.2 seconds now.
Yeah, he's off pace just a little bit there. Hate to see that on his end.
Joshua Thornton got his hands full. He got his hands full with John Wimblish.
Yeah, Joshua Thornton got a little damage on the back end of that number 20 machine, but John T. Wimblish trying to move up very slowly. He's one of those guys that you have to keep and watch throughout the entire race. He saves his equipment throughout the run right now. And what you're seeing, though, is these guys are going very high on the track. They're almost up there flirting with disaster, that wall.
Yes, they are, Joe, and that's where them tires has got to be saved.
And you're right. And that's the way to save tires. You run down low, you'll eventually end up tearing the tires up. But if you go up, the higher you go up the track, you're able to kind of let that truck or car ease into the turn and roll through the center of the turn, and that'll save tires throughout the run. Good battle going on for 3rd and 4th right here. You got Trey Hoovler. He's still got Trent Potter climbing all over his back deck lid.
Yes, he is. He ain't letting Hoovler go, buddy.
No, he's not.
I got up front, Chris Stump. He just enjoying the view, ain't he? He's looking at that 2nd place Calvin Allison there. He's looking and fade away.
Yeah, right now, very good run amongst these two guys. I mean, it's probably one of the better battles right now, but you still got battles all over the place. It looks like John T. Wimblish is going to take that spot away from Joshua Thornton for the 6th place spot. Still got Trent Potter. He's trying to work over that man for 3rd place. As it looks like they're running down Calvin Allison just a little bit.
Somebody's just coming out of the pit.
Well, we should start seeing green flag pit stops here soon.
Shouldn't be too awful long.
Absolutely not. I wouldn't think so anyways.
Oh, your driver is settled in for good. They settle in good places now.
Right. A good battle going on here for 3rd, 4th, and 5th.
Yeah, Craig Berg is up there messing with them.
Yes, he is.
Wow. He's on the high side of Trent Potter.
Yeah, he's going to try to look on that move on him right there, ain't he?
Yes, he is, and I believe he's going to get it if he stays low.
Yeah, the 12 right there on the inside, Trent Potter. But here comes old Chris Berg on the high side. Man, he dove. He went to the high side down low. He's trying to figure out which way to go.
Yeah, he's trying to get a hold. He's trying to get a hold of Trey Hoovler now.
Yes, he is.
Trent Potter's still down low. He's running that low bracket though. Ooh, we got a little bit of wiggle in there. Chris Berg is on the outside of Trey Hoover. Trying to take that spot away from. Uh-oh, he tapped him, I believe.
Yeah, got a little bit of contact right there. But those guys are running nose to tail. Now they're side by side going into turn 3. That almost made contact again into the door.
If he did, I believe Chris is going to get him.
Out of turn 4, coming across the line.
Him.
Yep, Chris got him.
He sure did, and he made that look easy, Joe.
Wow, he might have made it look easy, but I don't think it was, because boy, he was battling with those guys right there.
Yeah, I was watching it. It wasn't easy, but he made it look easy.
Yeah, no doubt. Boy, it was a good driving job by him. Well, you still got a good battle though. Trent Potter still working over the back end of the 90 there. Trey, he's looking on the inside.
We got a lap down car there in front of Chris, I think.
Yep.
Yep, that's a lap down.
Yep, lap down machine right now. Still a good battle.
No, that's second place. That's Calvin Allison they coming up on. Chris Berg is catching Calvin Allison.
Yeah, he's catching him.
Wow. Can take but what, 4 or 5 laps for everything change.
Yep. Good run so far.
The pace. Whoa.
Well, you got to be mindful of some of the lap cars. You know, some of them are going to be a little faster because they got new, but the 66 coming into pit. And Calvin Allison had to check up. That's going to let actually Trey Hoobler get up there and battle for second.
Yes, it is. I reckon that other one, Trey, yeah, he went into the pits, didn't he?
He did. Battle for second spot right now. Trey Hoobler's up high, and he's got Trent Potter pushing him down the back stretch. Here comes the 3 machine, who is, let's say, a lap down. He's got fresher tires. Calvin Allison trying to hang on to it. Battle for second and third right here.
Yeah, Trent Potter is up above that 90 of Trey Hoobler.
Yep. Oh, look at the 90 right there. Slide up in the front of those guys. He got awful wiggly really quick.
Yeah, it's getting time for him to come in, Joe.
Yeah, you can see him coming off turn 2. These guys are just trying to hang on to it with everything they've got.
I just imagine it feels like they're riding on glass. Now, there you go.
12's around, yellow flag's out.
Calvin Allison.
Wow.
And Trent Potter.
Yeah,
just as soon as I said something, that's when it happened.
Well, looks like what happened there too, Tim, was the 90 was going into the pits, and the 12 of Trent Potter was right on his back deck lid. They had a lap car in front of him. Yeah, and it just slight contact there. I mean, it was just one of those wrong place, miscommunication style deals.
Wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah, like I said, the one was going into the pits. Trent was right on his back deck lid. There was a lap car up high, and Trent tried to get up as far as he could, and obviously the other machine was going into the pit slowing down and just made some contact. Now, the man who probably got the worst into that is actually the 28 of Calvin Allison. His whole front end's all tore up.
It's tore all pieces right here looking at it.
Yeah, I hate to see that on his end.
Yeah, I did too, Joe, because he's running good.
Yeah, he was.
Get a commercial. I need to talk to you.
Hey, talk to him.
Yeah. Gotta get these trucks. They're high. I can't hear you hardly.
Oh, well, you can go into the options up at the top, go up to options and go over the sound, and where it says engine and all that, you can kind of turn all that down and see if that helps. We'll race off pit road to 98. Chris Stump. John T. Wimbish. Wow.
Here, I'm having a
All right. Well, yeah, you're right. Battle off pit road. Chris Stump, John T. Wimbish right there in second. David Roach up in the third. Joshua Thornton fourth. Jordan Beck sitting in fifth. So, a couple new guys up front here.
Yeah, David Roach has done got his machine up there in third. He's doing good.
Yeah. So, you know, well, week out there, he's going to be jumping up and down in a minute.
Yeah, when it starts. Jordan Beck back there in fifth place, or fourth place, or fifth. Got new drivers coming up there, Joe.
All right. Well, so far, Chris Stump's up front. John T. Wimbish right there along with him. David Roach, like you said, he's moving it up. These guys looking good so far.
That's exactly right. Looking like pros there, buddy.
Absolutely. Well, we went about halfway, caution free.
Yep. That wasn't bad.
No, it wasn't. Quick race summary here. Chris Stump's your leader. We've completed 51 of 100 laps, 5 lead changes, under the first caution here tonight. So like what Tim said, very good run so far here. And lights on the pace car off. We'll get set to go back green flag racing.
Yeah, y'all pull them up and gather it up and let's go racing again.
Absolutely. You want to take us to the green?
Yeah, y'all come on back from the refrigerator and sit down. Let's go through this one.
Well, look at that. Your good friend out there, man, joined into the chat. Kathy.
Hey, Kathy.
Is it Kathy Lint? Is that who it is?
Yes, I do. Good to see you, Kathy. I'm glad you found us on here.
Well, she said, hey, y'all, what's up? Baby. Hey, y'all, good racing. Okay, good deal.
All right, we're getting ready to go back. We're getting ready to go back racing here now. Hang in there, Kathy. We'll be through after a while. All right, pace car is in. We're getting ready to go back green flag racing, Joe. It's going to be a good one. And we are green flag, green. Chris Stump got a little bit of help out there from the 09 there, David Roach.
He did. John T. Wimbish right there battling in the mix also. Jordan Beck's up there. As right now these guys are on new tires and they're going to feel like mighty men out there on those trucks. But you know and I know, Tim, it won't take long. Those tires will go away.
About 5 or 6 laps, all it takes, Joe.
Absolutely.
And you have to move up a little bit.
Yeah, no doubt. What's up, Drive? How you doing out there, man?
David Roach is up above John Wimbish.
Yep. Jordan Beck down low, too, in that 04 machine, battling for the spot there. And you got David Roach, like you said, up top. Here comes John T. Wimbish looking on the inside. Battles for second, third. Man up front, Chris Stump. He's holding his own. But they're back there behind him, knocking each other out.
Yeah, we got a good race going now. David Roach ain't gonna be denied. Watch him, Joe.
Boy, one-handed man out there, and he's in an awesome race. One-handed or not, he says, I'm going to try to do all I can. Coming out of turn 2 down the back stretch. He's holding his own side by side with the 12.
Here comes David Roach.
Ooh, John Wimmis almost slid up the track right there into the side of Jordan Beck. He's got help from a teammate, Tommy Haynes there. They're all door to door coming into one. They completed lap 56. Well, now, excuse me, lap 55. They're on lap 56.
Sorry about it.
That's all right. Go ahead.
David Roach fell back.
Yeah, well, he's back there in fifth. He got pushed up high, and I think right now the low line's the best way to be. The problem is, Tim, we're going to see the high line come into play. Remember, we saw it come in as the tires went away, but that low line was a better place to be early on.
Yeah, I seen him when they moved up on him a while ago and pushed him up.
Yeah, right now he just got pushed upside there, and he's just going backwards the more he stays up. Now, if he stays up there, a little longer, the longer the run, he definitely will. But look at this battle up front. John T. Wimmish is bringing this thing to the front side. He said, I want to win this race bad. He's got the autos by Nelson on the inside. His teammates coming to the inside with him, Tommy Haynes. They're side by side out of turn 2 down the back stretch. Well, Tim, we got the top 4 to about 7 machines all door to door.
Yes, and John is wanting that lead right now. He's got a nose up there.
And he's got the machine to get it done. He's on the inside. Jordan Beck's high there. He's going to go with Chris Stump. Chris Stump's trying to protect the high line the best he can as they head off into the turn here. Look at Jordan Beck holding his own up top. These some awesome driving right now. Nobody gave these guys, nobody told them, gave them the memo about, hey, this ain't the last lap, fellas.
Yeah, that's right.
But they're definitely racing like it. That's why they're running like out of turn 4. John T. Wimmish still on the inside, battling for the lead. Jordan Beck's up high along with Chris Stump. They cross the line, give that one to Chris Stump still. Into turn 1, boom, almost got wiggly, came up and almost door slammed each other.
Yeah, I think John got a nose on him now.
He does, got a little bit. The problem is he is tearing tires up, holding down low like that. He's got to get that truck up high or figure out what he's going to do. Chris Stump will not give him an inch as they pinching him down low. Out of turn 4, drag race to the line. Oh, you give that one to John T. Wimmish by mere inches.
Yes, John got that one.
Wow.
I believe he's going to take over the lead, Joe.
Well, he's trying, but here fighting back to the outside, Chris Stump out of 2, coming into 3.
He's still wearing them tires out, though.
The more he stays down low, he's got to get that, see if he can get it coming up high. He couldn't quite get it coming up there. He's still leaving the outside there open a little bit. Now Chris Stump falls in line behind him.
Yeah, now John got the lead by himself now.
Yes, he did. How much damage did it do to the tires? But up front, John T. Wimmish, he comes out of 2 the back stretch. Nose to tail the top 3 or 4 machines right now. The battle's actually right there along with Tommy Haynes and Jordan Beck. As Jordan Beck's looking on the inside. But you got to look, Tim, look at all these machines. There's about 7 trucks with only about a feet or a couple feet between each other.
Yeah, Tommy Haynes and Jordan Beck and David Roach all together out there. I believe David's going to make another move.
Yeah, it is. David Roach coming back up. He's still up in the 5th place spot, doing a fantastic job. He's holding his own. As you got to look, Ryan Goodwin right there in the 6th place. But up front, John T. Wimmish has drove that machine to the front side here. And you got Chris Stump right behind him. Now, Chris used up a little tires. He's got Tommy Haynes on the inside.
Yeah, we got some new ones there. Ryan Goodwin and Keith Dunn is coming up in there in that pack. Joe, we ain't been talking about them tonight.
Nope, they're trying to move it up. You had Reggie Evans back in 8th, Joshua Thornton still there, Jamie Christensen being able to pull it up in the top 10.
And they racing all over the track.
Well, you got battles up front, middle, and the back, and I've always said it. You got some bad, fast drivers and some bad, fast truck's about to do some bad, awful things here at Las Vegas. But that's okay. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, and what we're happening on the track, well, it's going to be forever stayed here on this track. Jordan Beck touches the apron, almost upsets the 04 machine, and could have drove it in the side of the 17 if he didn't hold on to it.
He decided to change his mind there, didn't he?
He did. David Roach now is crawling all over it, man. The man says, look, I'm just like the Roach Mobile, and I'm out here pushing around the track. He wants that spot away from that man in the 4th place.
Yes, he does.
You right, Dale. A lot of good ones. What's up, John? How you doing out there? Look at that. Look who this is. Keith Dunn. He's looking on the inside of David Roach. Now, Keith actually, he started back in 8th place and he's up to 6th.
Yeah, I tell you, if Jordan Beck don't hold his line, he's gonna find Keith Dunn and David Roach all over him.
Yep. Yeah, Ryan Goodwin up to 8th place, started in 14th. He's having a good run here tonight also.
We got one off pace there.
It's like the 44 machine. I think he's already, that's Dustin Phillips. He's about 13 laps down. Not the night he wants. Definitely frustrating.
Oh, that is frustrating there.
Yeah, I was talking to him. He said he had a frustrating race last week or week prior. Now he's having a frustrating race this week.
Tell you what, Bubba, it can get that way. You can get in a slump, but sooner or later you'll come out of that slump.
And you're right, you know, sometimes it's just like anything. You know, you're high and you're riding high on the high mile, and the next thing you know, you get knocked off that mile. And, you know, you're doing really well, and 1 minute you might not be doing well.
That's what the NASCAR driver calls a slump.
There you go. That's what I just call having a bad day.
We got the top 4 trucks pulling away from second, from 4th, 5th, they're back. 5th and 6th.
Yeah, looks like, well, right now, John T. Wimmis, he's only got about, he's not got quite a 10th. I mean, as you can see, the 98 of Chris Stump's just right there on his back bumper. Tommy Haynes is right there along with him. So it's a definitely a good battle up front. Jordan Beck's got a couple car lengths back. All those guys, I mean, if anybody makes a mistake up front, they'll be ready to pounce on them.
Oh, yeah. David Roach is bringing that second groove up. The 5th place car. He's the first one in 5th, and he's got Keith Dunn up under him there for a little bit.
Yes, he does. Well, folks, I tell you what, man, we're here tonight in the USRL from USRL live from Las Vegas. Helper Hero 150. Been a very, very good race so far. And these guys up front, man, are definitely putting on a very good show out here. And, well, you know what? We're going to go to a commercial break, but we're under caution right now, so.
Sure are, and that was
12 machine.
Sure was, Trent Potter.
Oh, wow, let's go back up here. Go back and watch the replay right quick, see what happened to him. As he was back here with the 88 machine and all. Oh, the 34 guy went around, the 20 went around, the 88 got tagged, and when he did, man, Trent had nowhere to go, but that started with the 20 and the 90. Whoa, Trey Hoovler. Oh, the guy was up front, you know, running very well up front and just got nailed. So a lot of good trucks, man, tore up in that one. Wow. Well, we're under caution then. Now, we'll say we're here live tonight here for the USRL Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Helper Hero 150. Well, folks, we'll go real quick right now. We'll step away real quick. We'll be right back. Take quick commercial breaks and run the caution lap 72 of 100 in the book. All right, we're back here live, and we're back here to green flag action here at Las Vegas. These boys, man, just went green back here and up front. Well, that man's back out front, Chris Stump. You got old Tommy Haynes right there behind him with John T. Wimmish in third.
Yeah, Tommy come up there and took it away from John T.
Yes, he did. Looking pretty good. And Reggie Evans up there, man, in the mix in the fourth place spot.
Yeah, Reggie, we ain't been talking about him tonight neither.
No, actually having a pretty good run. He actually started 13th currently right now in the fourth place spot.
Yes, he is. He's right behind Tommy Haynes, ain't he?
Yep. Well, they're 3 wide coming around into turn 1. Well, they are definitely mixing it up behind them there with Keith Dunn, Jordan Beck, and Jack Walls.
Reggie's behind John T.
Well, 3 wide out of turn 2. The 04 Jordan Beck thought better of it, and he tucks back behind the 08 of Keith Dunn.
David Roach is right there mixed them too. He's doing pretty good in 5th place.
Yeah, trying to hang his own. He's on the inside there with the number 2 machine. Actually, it's Reggie Evans in the 02 machine. My bad. But you got another 2 machine back there too.
Now Chris Stump can't get out too far in front of him.
Well, look at that, Tommy Haynes looking good. Now looks like John T. Wimmish is hooked up front. Oh wait, I hear you, John, out there. It's funny.
Yeah, we got Reggie Evans on the bottom of John Wimbley.
Yeah, he's holding on to the bottom.
He's looking to take that 3rd place away from John.
Yeah, guys, right now, man, they're mixing it up there. Look at the 83 Jack Walls back in the mix.
He's coming up behind David Roach. Up down below him.
Yes, he is. Up here comes Tommy Haynes looking on the inside, the 98. He's going to try to look for the lead.
Reggie Evans, buddy, he's driving wheels off that truck.
Well, right now, man, he is holding his own. Well, look at this, side by side, going into turn 3. Tommy Haynes down low. John T. Wimmish is up high. Reggie Evans behind him there. He's down low also. David Roach in the mix. You got look at a battle up front. I mean, it is, like we've always say, a hornet's nest, man, happening up there.
Yeah, David Roach, Jack Wall.
The teammates of Tommy Haynes and John Wimmish, they're going to try to gang up on that 98 of Chris Stump.
We got one off the pace there.
Yep. Here comes David Roach. Look at him trying to dive on the inside of the 21 of John. Couldn't quite get it done.
Buddy, he's looking though.
He's doing a fantastic job out there, the man running with one arm. Well, absolutely, John, man, I always want to say that out there. Battle for second. John T. Wimmish going to the point. He's on the inside of Tommy Haynes. Chris Stump slid up the track. Might leave a door open there for John. John takes that.
He took that place.
He did.
Please, Reggie Evans down there on the bottom.
He's holding his own. I was about to say, Reggie Evans right down there holding his own with David Roach up high. He's got Jack Walls on the backside of him along with Keith Dunn. Keith Dunn's hanging on to it. Tommy Haynes is trying to do everything he can to hold on to that 3rd place, but Reggie's trying to be able to get back up there.
Tommy Haynes shut the door on Reggie Evans.
Well, here's the thing. We got 15 to go. Business about to pick up. Run what you brung's what I like to say. 2 things. The last lap puts an end to it. 5 to go. Caution comes out. That usually will put an end to it. And these guys are picking the pace up front. It's Chris Stump still out front. John T. Wimmish is right there in second. Tommy Haynes in third. Reggie Evans trying to work over that man in 3rd place there. And David Roach rounds out the top 5.
Yeah, but Tommy Haynes keeps on shutting the door on Tommy, on Reggie.
Well, he's got to protect it.
Yeah. Tommy Haynes is wanting that podium. That's what they call it.
Jack Walls, though, been able to pull back up. You know, Jack Walls is another one we hadn't talked about. He actually started 7th. He's up in the 6th right now.
Yeah. Reggie Evans ain't giving that up.
No, Reggie's not. He's actually holding his own right now, and he's trying to hang on to that 4th place spot. But David Roach, he's got that high line going on, and he's still holding his own up there in that 09 machine.
Yeah, he's looking to take over that place from Reggie.
That's right. There you go, John. No doubt about it, I tell you. Well, up front, man, still the good battle right now is actually for that 4th and 5th place spot. David Roach is hanging on to the high line with Richie Evans down low. They're heading down the back stretch. Tim, we got 12 to go here at Las Vegas.
Beginning race time, buddy.
Yes, it is. They go past the lap down machine right there. Tommy Haynes still up in front of him. Reggie Evans trying to hold on with the 02 machine. And you know what? Something we ain't done, man, all race long. Hey, let's go high and wide to the Blimpie cam. That's right, Blimpie.
Yeah.
Everybody likes Blimpie, and it gives you a good perspective of the track. Gives you a good idea just how far apart these guys are, which right now is not too far. But we are far high and wide. And Tim, you like Blimpie?
Yeah. Who don't?
And that's what I'm saying. Blimpie's one of them happy words. I still want to meet a person that can say angry and say Blimpie. I just don't think it happens.
Can you do it? I don't think it's gonna happen.
I just don't think that there is a person out there that can stay mad. Well, they could probably stay mad, but they're not going to sound mad by saying Blimpie. It's one of them happy words. So you say Blimpie, should be happy. Well, try to be happy. You'll sound happy anyways. You might be the grumpiest, happy sounding person in the world. How's that?
There you go.
Well, good battle still. Reggie Evans is still in a Loctite battle there with David Roach as he's holding on to the high line. I got a feeling with the tire wear like it is, we got less than 10 to go here, Tim, here at Las Vegas tonight. With the tire wear like it is, that high line, David Roach has been able to hold his own up there with Reggie.
Yeah, he's gradually going to lose it, though.
I think David Roach is going to be able to use that high line.
There he goes to the front of him, and you know, it ain't gonna hold that late in the game.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. The low line works early on with newer tires. The problem is, as it goes on here, the high line becomes the favorable. The middle, the high is, and that's why David was able to do that. He pushes to the 4th place spot. Behind him, Jason Dockery. We haven't talked about him. Let's see where he actually started. He started 16th and in 7th spot right now, trying to actually stay in the 6th place spot.
Yeah, he's moved up a pretty good bit there.
Yes, he has. Good run for him, and he's in a dual battle right now with Keith Dunn. That's for 6 and 7. Looks like he took that spot, though. And as we say it, here comes Reggie Evans back on the inside of David Roach. He's going to try that inside groove as we're at lap 98 here of 100. We're about to get to that 5 point.
He ain't gonna make it on that bottom there, Joe, because it just won't stick.
No, and he's going to have help if he's going to try to make it.
I believe he might as well just settle in for where he's at, because that low line is not gonna stick, and the guy above him there knows that.
Yeah, it's going to just be a fight here. As out front, Chris Stump still is out front. Now, John T. Wimmis is running him down very, very slowly. He's got about a 3/10 lead over John right now, and as I said that, now he picked it up that time. But John is running out of time in order for him to run him down.
I don't think he's going to run him down this little length of time. We got 2 laps.
Yeah, we'll look at the 19 diving on the inside of David Roach. We'll have to keep a watch on this one.
Off the pace there. Wow.
Contact. Well, they got a lap down machine. The 19's high, 3 wide. Here comes Reggie Evans up high. 5 to go. David Roach is on the inside. They're going to try to tangle just a little bit.
Man.
Jason Dockery, I don't know where he came from, but out of nowhere, up to 4th place already. And that man is looking for more. He's got a motor underneath of that 19 machine.
Where did he come from?
I don't know.
But he's up above him.
He is running that thing.
He done passed him.
Yes, he is. Got a good battle going on back here. Keith Dunn, David Roach back here with Jack Walls.
Ooh, 3 wide right there.
Yeah, they're trying to get through the lap down machines.
Yeah. We on lap 97.
Yep. Well, I got about 3 or 4 to go. Well, I appreciate John out there as always. I appreciate all the viewers, all the leagues, all the drivers. They make all that possible, and you know, all y'all viewers out there, man, I love y'all coming in each and every week. Appreciate Tim been up here in the booth with me and calling these races. We got about 3 laps to go here at Las Vegas.
David couldn't hold Keith Dunn off there, Joe.
No, couldn't hold him off. Drops back to 7th. Right now, Richie Evans is trying to battle with the 5th place machine to keep Dunn. Those 2 men are going to go side by side. Looks like Chris Stump. Yeah, like Chris Stump right now, though, Tim. He's holding off the charge of John T. Wimbish.
Yeah, he is.
Let's go up front real quick here. Chris Stump, because he's coming into turn 3. He's going to take the white flag when he comes out of turn 4 for the final time here tonight at Las Vegas.
Yeah, David ain't got enough time. John ain't got enough time now. Way it's going to stop.
Yep, white flag, final time for that man right there, Chris Stump. He's going to need a mistake, and if John T. Wimbish has got one more time coming out of 2 down the back stretch for the final time.
Smokes, but no cigars.
Coming out of turn number 3 out of 4 for the final time here tonight. Wimbish not going to be able to get a run. That man, Chris Stump, is going to pull it off here at Las Vegas for the USRL and win here tonight. Now, what a race out there.
Yeah, John Wimbish come in 2nd there. He done a good job. Tommy Haynes.
Yep.
Jason Dockery come in 4th. Keith Drum in 5.
Yeah, I don't know in the world, man. That Jason came from, but he came out of nowhere.
He come flying through the field, buddy.
Yes, he did. He came out of nowhere.
One off from getting to talk to him.
Yeah, that's all right.
Got Chris going through the grass. He gonna make I don't know what he gonna do. He gonna get on pit road and do his burnout.
Yep. We can't get Chris Stump. Chris Stump there. Yeah. And we need to find Tommy Haynes. Tommy Haynes.
Don Wembley.
All right, well, Tim, tell you what, let's bring up the 3rd place man here tonight. That actually will be Tommy Haynes. Let's get talking with.
Yeah, boy. Tommy Haynes, just tell Matt Brad in the booth, you got a hot coffee, buddy?
Yes, sir, I got a copy.
Buddy, how you feel about that race?
I feel good, man. We got JCR 1, 2, 3 here. It's a good night. A couple of other teammates got caught up in the wreck, but other than that, it was a good night, though.
Yeah, how'd that old truck handle there, Bubba?
It handled pretty good, man. You could hold it wide open for about 14, 15 laps, and then you had to start feathering a little bit, getting in the corners a little bit. But other than that, it handled good.
Yeah, I noticed y'all running the bottom there to about 15 laps. Then you moved up to the 2nd groove. It was getting a little bit slick on the bottom.
Yeah, you could, after about 15 laps, if somebody tried to pass you on the bottom, you jump on that high side, they'd have to let out, and you could complete the pass also. But other than that, truck handled good. You know, I'm happy. I think my truck owner, Jamie Christians, and all my teammates out here tonight, like I said, it was a good night for us.
Oh yeah, y'all done real good there, Tommy. I was watching y'all. Joe and I were talking about you and John and them, but Jason come out of nowhere to get 4.
Oh yeah, I seen him back there coming, and then we got going through lap traffic. I don't know if he got caught up in a little bit of it or not, but I got me a little separation there, and I could breathe a little better.
Oh boy, I knew he was close there at one time, but like you said, he did get caught up in that. All right, buddy, anybody you want to thank?
Like I said, thank Jamie Christian. I got the Virginia Cavaliers paint scheme going out here tonight. Go Wahoo's basketball team, ranked #1 in the nation. Hope we win the ACC tournament and bring home the big trophy at the end of March. And thank y'all for all y'all do. Thank Dustin for the league, and you and Joe for broadcasting.
I appreciate you too, Tommy. That's a nice looking truck you got there, buddy.
Yeah, thank you, buddy. Appreciate it.
All right, Jay, we'll talk to you later, Tommy.
Buddy, have a good one. See you next week.
10-4.
All right, that's old Tommy Haynes right there, man. Good run for him tonight. Well, let's bring up the second place man, John T. Wimmis, the teammate for that man right there.
John Wimblish, you got a copy of Tim Matt Bear in the booth.
Yeah, Tim, I got you, buddy.
They just wasn't up catching Chris, was they?
No, not there at the end. It was too short of a run there for me to save enough and get good runs on guys like I did there in the start of the race. Tried to take care of my stuff there for a while, and first half of the race went real well. Was able to make up some ground on that top side there, but just not enough time and burned it up. You got to really take care of the right front here and trying to run that hard and catch somebody. Chris is fast, but good race for us. JCR 1, 2, 3. So real happy with second place finish here.
I tell you what, John, it was an enjoyment to watch you, buddy, race. You done a good job tonight. We was watching you, and you look like a pro out there, John.
I don't have much else to do anymore, so I get a lot of practice time. But got a lot of good teammates as well that share a lot of good information here. This track is real line sensitive. From all the way from the beginning to the end of a run, so you got to know where to go and where to throttle at and all that good stuff. So everybody worked together real well, and it paid off.
Did the truck handle good there at the end?
It was all right. I had burned up the right front pretty good there, so I tried, maybe backing the corners up a little bit. Tried hitting the apex and diming it, and tried running the high side there, and there was just no catching Chris. He was always 3/10 ahead. I just couldn't make up any ground there, so eventually I just had to resign myself to, finish in second, but, ain't nothing to be upset about, so I'm pretty happy with that.
I tell you what, John, you done a good job there, man. Anybody you want to thank, John?
Yeah, absolutely. I thank Dustin, all the guys here in the league. He does a great job, running this thing and making sure the races are good. I think we've had some really good ones here lately, and look forward to some more this season. Thank all the guys at JCR, all the teammates, and thank my sponsor, autosbynelson.com. Right now, if you buy a brand new car, they double the manufacturer's warranty, so check them out at autosbynelson.com.
All right, John, you have a good one, buddy. Enjoy that second place finish there, and we'll talk to you next week, maybe.
Yeah, buddy. Appreciate Tim and Joe. Thank you for the broadcast as well. You guys do a great job.
You're right, buddy. We appreciate y'all too, man. We'll talk to you later, John.
Temple.
All right, that's John T. Wimmis, man, with the Auto by Nelson machine out there, done a fantastic job pulling it out in second spot. You gotta love it. Well, went off down here, Tim, man, and talked to our winner tonight here, the USRL T-Rex Grills winner here at Las Vegas. That would actually be this man right here, Chris Stump. He led quite a bit. Chris Stump, Joe in the booth, got a copy?
Yeah, good.
Well, man, you led a lot out there tonight. 71 laps here, the 100. You kind of dominated most of the race, but you had some pressure back there. It wasn't really easy, most of it. Take us back through some of the race out there. Did you think somebody, John Wimmis, was going to catch you there at one point, or was you ever going to be able to get around him?
I knew that we needed, if you're going to make a pass, that had to be early in the run, just because the tire fall off. It was really difficult to run the bottom, and so So made quick use of the tires, and it was really just a big track position game.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and well, you showed that you had a powerhouse machine out there tonight. And we always say, we're at Las Vegas. Sometimes you got to make a gamble, and you made a gamble. You were out there, and you definitely was fast. You won it here tonight for the USRL, for the Help a Hero 150 for the Las Vegas Speedway. Awesome win for you, Chris. Got anybody you want to thank for it?
Really just Dustin Phillips for putting this on. We have a lot of fun. And JCR Racing guys. Man,
that's awesome. Boy, to tell you what, race number 2 here for you to be able to pull this thing off. Actually, excuse me, race number 3 for us to pull this thing off here. And Chris, gonna help you out, man. Help you maybe the points wise, and it's a good run for you tonight and a good win. Again, congratulations.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
All right. Well, Tim, I tell you what, man, right there, very happy guy, man, to be able to pull this thing off. But as we look through our results order here tonight, Chris Stump pulling the win off. John T. Wimmis just couldn't close in quite enough, but he pulled out in second. His teammate Tommy Haynes in third, so good night for them. Jason Dockery, boy, out of nowhere, finishing in fourth. Keith Dunn, fifth. Reggie Evans in sixth. David Roach, he one-handed man. He came up in seventh there. Jordan Beck in eighth. Jack Walls up in ninth, rounds the top 10. Greg Willis. I tell you, Tim, this was an exciting race. You got any final thoughts on it?
I was excited all the way through it, Joe. I enjoyed every bit of it. I love seeing them up there up front battling it out, door for door. They wasn't that very many lead changes, but I tell you what, they done a good job tonight, and I'm proud of them, Joe.
Hey, I'll second that opinion there, as these guys did a fantastic job out here for the USRL T-Rex Grill Series here live from Las Vegas. Well, we're going to leave Las Vegas here tonight. And folks, but OSR Network will be back here tomorrow night. We got the Sim500 guys. If I'm not mistaken, I think we're here at Las Vegas again. So again, we're going to be out in the desert again. But hey, tune in tomorrow night if you love some Cup action. We'll be here live tomorrow night, bringing that to you. Until then, appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. Y'all have a good night.